Tito, do you hear me?
Yeah, you can hear me?
I hear you. I hear you. So we're joined with Tito Mercado here. He's going to be taking on Hank Lundy in California. What time is Hank joining us?
I'm not sure. I thought he was supposed to be on.
Okay. So hopefully he'll be joining us here in a bit. Tito, man, you continue to impress me, man. We had a bit of a back and forth. I forget who is it. Oh, you got a thing for Shakur, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a thing, and and I felt like Tito wasn't there yet, but he stepped up and he knocked out Jason Velez. I actually didn't. I bet you ruined my parlay. I didn't think you can do that. You knocked him out. And your last fight before that, you knocked that person out as well, right?
Yeah.
And now you're getting in there with Hank Lundy, a tough veteran. And the reason I wanted to get you on is because I'm intrigued. You continue to get these big name opponents, and you don't have a big manager. So I'm impressed. Not,
Yeah, I
and
mean,
not
like I said,
manager. I meant to say promoter. Excuse me. You probably do have a very good manager because he's doing his thing. What I meant to say is you don't have a big name promoter. You're choosing not to sign.
right. No, I mean, it's just more convenient for me, man. I'm able to fight whenever I want, and I'm able to get the fights that I want. I'm fighting guys like Velez, Lundy. After this fight, hopefully everything goes well. We trying to get a better opponent, and we just trying to step up, man. We trying to make my career into something special.
For sure, man. And it's definitely starting to blossom. But you've chosen Lundy. It's not like he's undefeated and can't be beat, but he is a tough veteran with a lot of experience. Why Hank Lundy?
One man, because the experience he got, he fought a lot of guys like Crawford. He fought dudes like Cepeda, when he went 10 rounds with Cepeda, and I think he just has the experience, and I know that he comes to win in every fight. So that's the type of fights that I need. Somebody that's gonna come and push me.
For sure, for sure. I think Lundy may be joining us right now. Let's see. Hank, you there? All right, let's see here.
But Tito, talk to us. I mean, we're less than 30 days out. The fight is February 4th, in Ontario, California. How's camp been? How you feeling?
Man, camp's great, man. We already started sparring not too long ago, so I feel great for this fight, man. I feel motivated. Like I said, every time I got somebody that I know is gonna come to win, it kind of gives me that extra push in that training camp, and knowing that we stepping it up. That's what I said, man. I want to fight the best. That's why you was talking about Shakur. They said Shakur's the best, so I want to fight. I just want to fight the best, man. That's all. That's all it's really about at the end of the day.
And is there a time that you think will be right to sign, or you think you're going to be able to get the Shakurs in the ring as an independent?
Man, you just never know, man. With these type of fights that I'm getting as well, I mean, it's increasing my fan base. So I mean, you just never know, man. I would never say I would never say no.
Looks like we got Hank there. Hank, are you there?
Yes, sir.
What's up, champ? How are you?
Oh, I'm good, man. Just another day, man. What's going on?
Oh man, excited, man. I know Tito, and he's been talking a good game, and he stepped up in his last fight, and now here he is, jumping in the ring with you. So I'm excited because I know that you're no pushover. I know you're definitely gonna test the young man.
Yes, sir. This is a different ball game right here. You know what I mean? Like I hear everything he's saying. You know what I mean? But you dealing with a guy that just don't care and want to fight. You know what I mean? So this gonna be a different fight for him, man. I'm not playing no games.
Now, Hank, you just are coming off of a fight, man. Are you gonna be 100%? Is it gonna be enough time to make that turnover?
Oh man, I'm ready to go, man. All this is I'm right back in camp. Yeah, I mean, I just fought, in that fight. I put the younger guy down. You know what I mean? A little BS happened in the fight. You know what I mean? Where I put the guy down. Then after I put the guy down, we waiting 20 minutes sitting on a stool. You know what I mean? It was some
Why is
BS.
that?
I had to. Yeah, it was a fight outside the crowd, and I ain't understand why y'all stopped the fight. As soon as I get the guy hurt, I put the guy down bad. He was hurt bad. And then after I put him down, they stopped the fight because it was a fight outside the crowd. We ain't got nothing to do with that.
Damn,
Damn,
You
that's the
just
know?
like
same thing with Tank.
Tank and Hector Luis Garcia. We thought that ain't never
Yeah,
happened before. I swear to
yeah. Well,
God, we
listen,
thought
I
that had
fought
never
Crawford.
happened.
Yeah, I fought Crawford. Me and Crawford in the ring fighting, and it was a fight outside the crowd, Madison Square Garden.
I remember.
And then we kept on fighting. We
Absolutely.
looked, and referee said fight. This fight, I put the guy down bad, man. He was out. Put him down bad. Then they gave him 20 minutes. We sitting on the stool when I could have finished him.
Damn.
So Hank, man, are you gonna be 100% for Tito, and what sort of problems you think he's gonna present to you, because he is young, youthful, and punching, man.
And I'm punching too. You gotta look at the last couple guys I fought. I've been putting them down. You know what I mean? Listen, don't let the age fool you. Don't let the age fool you. I'm still fast and I'm still punching. I'm not worrying about nothing, man. He gonna have to see me when I get in that ring.
And you don't mind having to come to his hometown. I know you're like this generation's road warrior, though, man. You
Man,
fought all over the globe,
right. You went
but
to Russia,
yeah.
all over the place.
Man, listen. Wherever I come to fight, man, that's my home. I ain't worried about none of that. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I know we in his hometown. I like that. You know what I mean? Ain't no pressure on me. I'm gonna come fight. I'm gonna come do what I do.
Now, Hank, you've been on a losing streak, but these are all top names. But they all starting to go from world champions to prospects. Like Tito is 8-0. Sanar Bunch at least had been putting it in. He was around the 20s. Like Tito's really trying to use you as a stepping stone. I mean, I can't say any other word because I mean he's 8-0.
Listen, just like that Shenard Bunch fight, at the end of the day, Shenard never gonna be the same. You know what I mean? He never gonna be the same at the fighting Hank. And I could tell you this fight is gonna be the same way, man. I'm not playing no games, man. You could try to use me as a stepping stone. Be ready. Be ready.
Tito, are you expecting the writers, the people like myself with shows and podcasts to tell their audiences that you're attempting the Lomachenko here, rigging the out? I mean, this is a huge step up for an 8-0 fighter. I mean, Keyshawn Davis is 7-0 and fought Juan Carlos Burgos. This is on that level.
Right now, I mean, I guess you could say something like that. And I mean, I had a big amateur background, so I'm just trying to, like I said, man, I'm not trying to be world champion in 30, 40 fights. I'm trying to be world champion within this year's, within, 15, 14 fights, just like they did. So, I mean, yeah, you could say that.
By they, you mean Shakur Stevenson.
Whoever has the belts, man. If Shakur doesn't have him, it's still Devin Haney, then I have no problem fighting Devin, but I think he's going to go up soon. So, whoever has
No,
the belts, man, whoever's the.
I meant when you said just like they did, you meant, capturing the world title at 13. Because I think Rigondeaux did it at 12 fights. Shakur did it around, 13 when he got the
Something
Joet?
like that, yeah.
And
Yeah, Tim
obviously
might know he did it young too.
Loma
Yeah,
did it in like 3.
right.
Hank,
No, yeah,
Hank,
like Shakur's.
Hank, how's that make you feel, man, that this guy is, he's planning his future around you?
we gonna see. We almost at go time, man. I'm ready.
Hank,
You know what I mean?
you still training at the dungeon?
No, I go down. Actually, it's the new dungeon down. Yeah, I mean, so listen, we down there with all the work, man. Listen, I'm getting all the work, man, and like I said, don't be surprised, man. Don't be surprised,
Hank, you putting him down at least?
man.
You th-
Listen,
you
it's
you think you think he gonna be surprised by the power?
most definitely, most definitely. Everybody's sleeping until they listen. Everybody's sleeping until they get hit by the hammer.
Mm. Hammerin Hank coming to a TV near you, baby.
Yes,
Hey,
sir,
and
man. We ain't playing.
Tito, do you consider Hank to be the biggest puncher you've been in there with, or you think you've already faced people that punch on a higher level?
I mean, I guess I would say Velez. I think, Velez, I think had over 20 knockouts. So, I mean, it ain't nothing new to me. I mean, everybody talks this big game. You know, Velez said the same thing. He's gonna go over there, knock me out, come forward. So I mean, me hearing Hank say all that, man, it don't impress me, man. Like I said, once that bell ring, once he feel that first shot, I already know his whole game plan gonna change.
Mm. Now, this is a 10-rounder, Hank, and he's never been 10 because he's getting these stoppages. The most rounds he's been is 6. That's where you're expecting.
Worrying about none of that. I'm coming to fight. Coming to do what I do. You know what I mean?
But
And one thing about it,
if you get hit, you can't take him to deep water. You got to use that experience.
man, listen, I'm not worrying about none of that, man. I'm coming to fight. You know what I mean? He ain't fought a guy like Hank Lundy. He ain't been in there with a guy like Hank Lundy. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody worried about
he hasn't
none
been
of that.
in there with a slick black fighter yet, Tito. You haven't been in there with. Look at this motherfucker. Yo, that's 1 of 500, man. This is a Muhammad Ali. This dog is terrible. I'm sorry, y'all. But yeah. Yo, I'm going to kill her.
That's what you gonna say when you see me whooping his ass. This dog is a motherfucker.
No, but hey, he hasn't fought a slick black fighter. That you are. He ain't been in there with that yet. It looks to me, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, Tito, but it looks to me like you've been in with, the majority Latinos.
Yeah, for the majority of my pro career I had, but I mean, like I said again, remember I had over 300 amateur fights, so I've been in there with, all types of fighters, slick fighters. So, like I said, man, none of that's gonna be nothing new to me once I get in that ring.
Mm. Hank, I mean, talk to me, because again, I know how slick you are. People have seen it throughout all the networks. To me, it's about, you not being hit. You got to do, because you can box for sure. So, I mean, do you think you still got the slickness to you?
Do I still got the slickness? What?
I mean, we slowed down, Hank. We slowed down.
Hank, you 39,
Listen,
brother.
we
You
slowed
39.
down.
We older. I'm 26. I got bad knees.
What? I'm in my 40s, and I'm always rubbing this knee right
You
here.
hear me?
Let me tell you something, man. You ain't talking to a regular guy, man. I'm still playing semi-pro football.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I ain't slowing down and I'm moving.
What position
Ain't
you
nobody
play?
worried.
Hey, what position you play?
I play safety. You know what I mean? I play safety, and I'm coming
you
down to
fast.
crack you, and I'm fast. I cover the field, man.
Quick reaction is what you saying.
Quick reaction. They ain't going nowhere. I'm still there. I'm out there playing against 27-year-old, 21-year-old, man. Like, I'm still in the game, baby.
But that's football. This boxing.
No, that's good though.
No,
but
it
that's
is
stamina.
good.
That's stamina.
No,
But this
Because
is
of the
what
running,
I'm telling
the running.
you. This what I'm telling you. If I'm playing safety, I'm still fast because I can cover both sides of the field. You know what I mean? I'm at safety, and then when I'm coming downhill, I'm coming to clean you.
Tito, so who is Red Boxing Promotions, man? Because I'm impressed. Hank, how was first of all, I'm sorry, Tito. Let me go back to Hank. Hank, how were the negotiations? How'd they treat you? And was it easy to make this deal? Because I'm impressed with this young man. He continues to get big names. He ain't got no big promoter. So how was the dealings with you? Were you treated fairly?
Oh yeah, most definitely. My name Hank Lundy, baby. You know what I mean? Listen, I don't play no games, man. They know what's going on, man. And they know I'm coming to fight, man. I ain't playing no games, man. And they gotta talk right to me, man. They gotta talk right.
Tito, man, so how do you feel, man, being a young boss, man, continuing to get these big name fighters on a card without a big name promoter? I'm pretty sure the Top Ranks and Golden Boys and even PBCs are paying attention to what it is you guys are doing.
I mean, it feels good, man. Like I said, fighting this competition, again, regardless, I appreciate Tank for taking the fight. There's not a lot of fighters, there's more fighters that we offer fights that turn them down. I appreciate Hank for accepting it, and trying to, push me. I know he come in there to win, so that's the thing I want. And I feel like, it just elevates my career, and regardless though, I'm gonna beat Hank down regardless, but I know he's gonna come to fight. And that's what I need. I need somebody to push me in. And I know that, these big promoters, these other fighters like, Keyshawn, all them, they looking at me because now all of a sudden Keyshawn just got a belt in his last fight. when I got a belt on my last fight with Velez. So I know they're watching me, man. So it makes me know I'm doing the right thing.
Speaking of Keyshawn and any other prospects that you believe are watching you, would you say that Hank Lundy would be the biggest name? Like, if you get this win, do you put yourself ahead of Keyshawn?
I would say so, yeah, man. I mean, don't get me wrong, Burgos was a good name, but I feel like he didn't come to fight, and I feel like, if you're talking about experience wise, I feel like not only am I getting the experience, but I'm getting the names too. So, like I said, man, down the line, I hope we get that fight. So I know it'll be a big fight.
Oh, you want the Keyshawn fight as well?
Yeah, man, we still got unfinished business, man. Like I said, right now I ain't talking about him because I got Hank Lundy in front of me, but that fight's still in my mind.
It sound like you talking about him to me.
Yeah, Hank.
Hank,
he
what it
looking
sound
past
like?
you,
Hank, what it sound like to you, Hank?
He looking past Hank.
Yeah, most definitely. He think it's a game over here, man. He think it's a game. Okay, I like that.
Wait, my last one is here about this Red Boxing Promotions, bro. Is that who you've always used for your 8 fights, and is for the 9th one as well, or have you been using different promoters?
No, I've been using different promoters. They're a local promoter out here. I used them for my last fight with Velez, and they gave me the opportunity again today for this fight. So, we're just working with them. But yeah, they're a local promoter out here in Cali.
All right. So both of you guys are here. I mean, you had something else before I switch subjects.
Yeah. Well,
forgot?
no, before this gonna be towards the end. We're gonna do a virtual face off. So Tito gonna look to the left and Hank gonna look to the right.
Okay, see if y'all can do that. Let's see, cause I want to switch subjects.
Hank, hold on. You got them stripper dollars. Hold on.
Listen,
what the fuck?
I put it
Are
like
those
this.
stripper dollars, Hank?
Listen,
shit.
He can bet some of this. He want to bet some of this? We can do a side bet.
Hank.
Let's bet your purse.
Hank,
Bet your purse on it.
Hank, don't
Bet your
do
purse
that.
on it.
Bet
Hank,
the
don't
purse
do
on
that.
it. Bet the purse
You
on
won't
it.
do it.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
You're
Don't
talking
do
too
it.
much.
He said he
How
want
much?
knockout.
How
Let's bet
much?
your
Hold
purse.
on. How much we talking?
Let's bet your purse. I got his purse right here.
Hank,
Let's go.
but even you said
I might
it.
hate taking
Hank,
retirement money. I might hate
Hank,
taking
Hank.
retirement money. Don't do all that.
Hank,
Don't do all
Bet your
that, man.
purse, my nigga.
nah,
Hey, you
Hank.
should
Bet
stick
your
to
purse.
semi-pro
I
football,
got
man.
that
Hey,
right
you messing
now.
with the wrong person. Hey, you
I
talk
ain't
too
worried
much.
about that, man. You ain't doing nothing.
Yeah,
Let's
you
bet
should
your
have
purse,
stuck to the
dog.
field, homeboy.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's bet your purse.
you gonna see for report. Bet your purse on it. You won't. Right
Man,
here,
you
Don't
hey,
do
the
ain't
it.
Boxing
doing
Boys,
nothing.
the
You
Boxing Boys
cake,
host
man.
witnessing
You
it.
ain't fought
We gonna
nobody.
see.
You
We
fighting
gonna see. I
taxi
want that check
drivers,
right
man.
after I whoop your ass in the fight.
Man,
That's all
you
I'm gonna
ain't
say.
doing nothing, man. I'm
Yeah,
coming.
we gonna
Look,
see.
look,
I'm
we in
coming to get
You're
Vegas.
an
that,
We
old
could
dog.
come
dog.
to
You're
the
an
Man,
old
we
fight.
dog. I'm gonna
pulling
teach you
up.
new
Gentlemen,
tricks.
we are
You're
in
an old dog.
We
I'm
Vegas.
gonna teach you
pulling
new
up.
We
tricks.
could
I'm
come
gonna
We
to
beat
the
your
pulling
fight.
ass.
up.
Hey,
We'll
yo,
hold
We
the
gonna
Tito.
money.
see.
We'll hold the money. Till the fight
Yeah,
concludes.
baby.
We in Vegas. We'll pull up in Nesta's Corvette.
Let's
That ain't no
go.
problem. We'll set it up.
Yo,
We
Tito.
pulling. Listen, we good. We pulling up. We gonna be in there deep. Be ready. Be
Tito, he
ready.
Yeah,
said
yeah,
you
yeah. You
fighting
talk too.
taxi drivers, Tito.
I
Man,
ain't
look
worried
who
about.
he
He an old
fought.
dog. He an old dog. I'm gonna teach him. I'm gonna teach him some real tricks. I'm gonna teach him some new tricks. I'm gonna make him bow down like a little dog that he is.
Man, this is
Man, you
all
talk too
talk.
much.
You
You
ain't
talk too
doing
much.
nothing.
You talk too much.
You ain't
You an
doing
old dog.
nothing, man. You ain't doing
You an
nothing.
old
You
dog.
all talk, dog.
You an old dog.
You ain't
You
doing
ain't, you ain't,
nothing,
you
Hey,
ain't getting
man.
there
Hank,
with
have
everything.
you at
You
least
talk too
watched
much.
tape? Did you at least
Man,
watch
I'm
tape?
tape of what?
His 8
Cause you
knockouts.
don't know
He
him.
ain't fought nobody.
He fought Velez. He
Man,
fought
that boy was
Velez.
ass. Man, I seen that. He was ass. Like he said, he came in there to get a payday and go home. He
Oh
wasn't.
shit.
He ain't fought nobody, man.
You
So
put
you think
Velez in there with
Velez
Hank
laid
though.
down?
Velez whoop his ass.
I see that little double hook he do. He think he's sharp. Okay.
Now, Tito, you do gotta give it to Hank. He been a distance with guys like Jose Zepeda.
He been
He
in there
tough.
with the world.
You
man.
have not been a distance. Is that a concern? Obviously, you get to work in the gym, but is that a concern?
And Hank been in there with real deal punchers.
Nah, that don't concern me. Like I said, man, when sparring, we doing the rounds that we need to do to go with the full 10 rounds if need to. But I'm gonna tell you right now, Tank ain't gonna be able to take. He ain't gonna be able to take those shots. I'm gonna tell you right now, he ain't gonna be able to.
See,
He talk all
look,
this. He talk all this, but he an
look,
old
he
man. Once he
punchy
take one of them shots,
already,
I'm gonna put him
man.
in a coma.
Who
I'm gonna put him in a
he
coma.
punchy already. Who name is Tank? We just said my name was Hank. He punched me on one. Get the fuck out of here, man. He out of pocket,
Oh
man.
shit!
He
Oh
punched
shit!
you like hell.
Hey yo,
You
that's the
just said
second
my name
time.
like 50
Get off,
times.
get off
That's
that
the
Android.
second time he called him Tank too. I just say that the
Yeah,
first
man. That shit
time.
adding up, man.
Get off that Android phone.
He punchy, man. Too many amateur fights.
He's taking
shot-
out the joint.
He
Hank.
said, "Get off the Android. Shots fired. Team iPhone. Let's go, Tito."
Get off that Android, man. I hope with that paycheck you buy a better phone.
Yo. All right. Before I let y'all go, I need to get y'all thoughts, man. I feel like Earl Spence is smacking us in the face, and he gonna fight Keith Thurman at 54 and not defend the titles, bruvs. Come on, you guys are fighters, man. Make it make sense for me, because right now, I'm mad. Like, why you fighting? Why two welterweights fighting for nothing on pay-per-view
At 54.
at
I
54?
don't like it. I don't like it, man.
Thank you, Hank.
He should
Thank you for
fight
being
Crawford.
real.
I've been saying this, man. I'm a real fighter, and I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That Crawford fight should be next, man. They need to stop bullshit, man, and make that fight happen, man.
For
Let the
real.
best fight be best.
What about you, Tito? What you think, man?
I mean, I think the same thing. I think, I mean, the Crawford and Errol Spence fight, that needs to be done. And I think, I don't know who's holding down the negotiations, but I feel like that fight need to be done. We need to see it this year.
Man, well, I wish both of you gentlemen luck, man. You know I rock with both of y'all. And obviously, Tito, you got my eyes open. I see what you're doing. This is a beautiful opponent. Hank,
Yes, sir.
you better turn it around, man. It's looking red on Box Rec, baby. You got to get them Christmas lights.
Man, listen, I got some Christmas lights for him.
Ain't even gonna do nothing. You a professional. You a professional
Anybody
loser. That's
talking
what you
pay?
is.
Anybody worrying
You a
about bull,
professional
man?
loser. You ain't gonna do nothing. You talk too much.
Yeah, okay,
We gonna see.
okay.
We gonna see for
And
you a professional loser. I'm gonna make
you's a
it 5.
professional
I'm gonna
cab
make it
driver
5.
fighter. You
Why you
fight
think we fighting you? Why you think we fighting you?
He a professional cab
Why you think
driver.
we fighting you?
Oh, shit.
Why you think we fighting you?
Shit.
Hey,
Hey,
he
hey,
said,
you a
why
Uber
you
driver.
think
Why
he
you think he
fighting
fighting
you,
you?
Hank?
Hey, he said, why you think he fighting you? Hey, he calling you a cab driver,
You a
hey?
chump. You a chump.
Okay,
You gonna see.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
And
I
listen,
love it. Gentlemen, I love it. I
And
love
send
it.
send me your Zelle
listen, I
information too. I'm gonna
fight
send you some money. You
anybody.
buy yourself a better phone. You talk too much. I can't. I don't
Whatever,
understand nothing you saying.
Oh. He
whatever.
gonna buy,
Give me
You
your
know why you
Zelle
fight me?
information. I'm gonna send
he
you some
said he
money.
gonna
You know
buy
why
you
you fight
an
me?
iPhone, Hank.
No,
I'm gonna buy
listen,
you an
he
iPhone.
know why you fight me
That's
because
my
I'm
New
a
Year's
fucking
gift for you.
dog. You want to see? You ain't shit, man. I know people that been in the ring with you, fought you. Man, you ain't shit.
Oh,
You ain't shit, man. You easy work. You
Okay.
don't do nothing. You dead,
Keep
man.
that same energy. Keep that same energy. You gonna see.
Keep the same energy. You know who you fucking talking to, boy? You're
Yeah.
February the 4th, gentlemen. We
man.
cannot
Beat the
wait.
shit out you, dog.
We appreciate
All
y'all
right.
coming on the show. February the 4th. Hope that the press conference translates into the fight because
for real.
man, love to see it. We appreciate the time and can't wait till the 4th, gentlemen.
Cool. Be ready,
Give out
man.
Yeah, give out your social media.
medias.
You can follow me
Y'all
at
already
Real
know
Tito Mercado.
the fake Tito, but Hammerin Hank Lundy. You know what I mean? Instagram. You know what I mean? Facebook, Hank Lundy, man. Twitter, Hammerin Hank 30, man. Let's
Final
get it.
predictions, gentlemen, before we let you go.
He going out by
Whooping his
knockout
ass.
in the 5th
Whooping
round.
he ain't knocking shit out, man. Who the fuck you talking to?
Fifth
He going
round
out 5th.
knockout,
I'm gonna tell you
Tito.
like this though. You ain't coming out of that ring with your 2 feet. I'll tell you that.
Well,
That's what
I'm
I
gonna
can
go,
guarantee you.
listen.
That's what I
I'm
can
gonna go
guarantee
the
you.
same way I'm going in, walking out laughing at your bitch ass.
You gonna see. You gonna see.
You playing? What's wrong with him, man?
Yo, Hank's, he definitely a slick talking motherfucker.
What's wrong with him, man?
Tito, Hank, we appreciate it.
Wait, fight date
February
is February
4th.
4th. February 4th.
Make sure to follow for all the fans to know how to watch the fight, how to get tickets, and obviously to keep up in the lead up to this fight.
Yes, sir. This is the fight poster we're screen sharing. As you can see, both Hank and Tito fighting under Redbox Promotions, February 4th, 2023, and the NABA Silver Championship on the line. So shout out to both our guests. We appreciate you both, man. Once again, give out your social media, and we look forward to this matchup.
Go ahead. Age before beauty. Go ahead.
Oh shit, he can talk slick too, Hank.
Come on, man. Your Android phone receiving that? Come on, man.
You
Talk.
you you see my face? You see
I
my
do
face?
see
This
it.
fucking
It look busted
clown,
up.
man.
Look busted up.
Yeah, I look busted up. Shit easy for me, man. I've been putting shit down, and I'm gonna put you down, dog.
We gonna
Easy
see.
work. Easy
You
work.
follow me at real Tito Mercado. I ain't worried about this clown. Come on.
Man, yeah, the real, the
Yeah, you a
fake, man.
clown.
You
You
ain't
a
doing
clown, man.
nothing, man. You
Go to your
trash,
football
man.
practice, man. Go to your
You
football practice, man.
trash. Yeah, I'm a football practice on your fucking
Yeah,
face
you're an
with
Uber
this
driver. Shut up.
camera. You's a clown, man. You's a clown. You gonna have to see the real dog
You're an
face
Uber
to
driver,
face.
man. You do this part time.
Yeah,
Shut up.
okay.
You an Uber
Okay.
driver.
You
Yeah,
gonna
we
see
gonna
the
see.
real dog face
We
to
gonna
face,
see.
clown. Yeah,
All
We
yeah.
gonna
right,
see.
You
Shut up.
fake
fellas.
and
Yeah.
you scared.
I
I know nervous
Ain't
appreciate
nobody scared of
y'all.
your ass.
I
All
know
right,
I'm nervous.
fellas. Thank you.
Let's go.
Oh man, that
I
was
can't
great.
wait
That
to
was
watch
great.
that
That
one.
was
Yes,
great.
sir.
That was
What
great.
up, YouTube family? Don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Help us get to that 1,000,000 subscribers. We're on the road to 1,000,000. And obviously, we have other great content on our Patreon channel. So since this video is over, head on over to our Patreon and check out all the exclusive content or right here on our YouTube members.